here it is, September 20th? No, 21st. Okay, September 21st, we have the Agua Dulce Country Fair Parade. And we have the Grand Marshal right here, Steve Lowry. Okay, and this is Emily, Andrew, and Grandpa. Okay, okay. And Steve, your wife Sharon Lowry had done so much for the schools, for the community.
She loved it.
Yeah.
This was her time.
Well, everybody saw how she fought a fight, and she truly is glorious right now, I really believe. Right. Have a great day. Thank you for being the Grand Marshal. And here she is. And first of all, what is your name?
George Sack.
And you're the Family of the Year?
Yes.
Pioneer Family.
Yes.
Great. Okay, now tell me about your beautiful car.
Oh, it's a 1959 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud that Henry Stetson bought brand new. He had a ranch over there in Silmar called Rancho Sombrero.
Okay.
And when I was 18 years old, I went over to his ranch and drove over the asphalt, and I saw the car in the garage. So I bought it 15 years later.
It's absolutely spectacular.
Thank you.
So would you call that cherry red?
It's Russo Red, Ferrari Russo Red. It's the only red one around. They generally get them in earth tones.
Okay.
This one happened to be Russo Red.
It is gorgeous. Well, have a great day, and thanks for being, it's the Pioneer Family of the Year. How long have you been here?
40 years.
Wow. So you've seen change or what?
Oh, I've seen all kinds of change.
We have been in a restructuring and reorganization mode this year. First and foremost was to get my arms around our membership and understand who our investors were, why they exist, what they expect from us as the regional economic developer for 3,000 square miles of high desert, God's country and open space. And then bring that back together and package it so that when we are out there promoting the Antelope Valley as the last best place in Southern California, people actually understand where we are and what we do. One of the first modes or things that I did was I put our map on the back of my card, because when I'm at conferences all over the country, people don't know where North Los Angeles County is. They're like, oh, LA. No, it's better than that. And so that was one of the first branding things that we did. And then secondly, Tom mentioned part of the investment that AVEK does with us every year helps us publish our roundtable report, and you guys have always been a great sponsor of ours. This document is truly our sales pitch and our story for the Antelope Valley. And this year we're going to expand that, because one of the things I've recognized in the 7 months I've been on board is that Southeast Kern hasn't been well represented. Southeast Kern is a huge part of our region. And if you look on our map, Mojave is the center of my universe, and Ridgecrest is the top of my world. So we can't forget where Southeast Kern is and the communities that we represent in Southeast Kern. So with that, I have been fortunate to get the Kern County Commissioner's blessings, and they have just come on board as a new investor with G.A.V.E.A, which they've never been investors before. So now we've got a partnership, a true private-public partnership with both of our counties and all 5 of our incorporated cities within our region. That's never been done before, and it's huge to me. Last week we had our quarterly economic update meeting in Mojave right at the Mariah Inn next to Mojave Air and Spaceport. And one of the reasons we did that was because we need to show not only the folks at Mojave Air and Spaceport, the 45 companies that are doing business there, but the whole rest of the region that we mean business when we're talking about Southeast Kern, and that we're not just giving that lip service. So I made a strategic effort to make sure that this September meeting was in Mojave, and it was the best attended meeting we've had in a long time. We had 82 people show up. Statewide director from the U.S.A. was our keynote speaker, Dr. Humiston, and she has recognized also that U.S.A. hasn't been serving us well in our region. And they have all this money and resources for business development and economic development, and no one knows how to access it. And that was the whole point of last week's meeting, was to bring Dr. Humiston here, have her be our keynote speaker, have her bring together the story about what U.S.A. can do for us. And that's a huge part of what we need to do better as the economic developer for the entire region. Figure out how we help our businesses get the capital they need to grow their companies, or to expand what's already here, or recruit new companies to come. And so that's obviously part of my...
And you're trying to recruit them. Where are they going now? I mean, I know you have a pulse on that.
A little bit, and the unfortunate part is California is being aggressively overtaken by recruiters and site selectors from other states.
Like Nevada.
Like Nevada, Texas. You know, our guys at Mojave Air and Spaceport, if they don't see one site selector a week from somebody in Texas, it's an anomaly, truly. Texas, Illinois, Ohio, Reno, and
Arizona.
what's the other one? Not so much Arizona anymore, because they've gotten really restrictive.
New Mexico.
New Mexico, yes, thank you. And that's our challenge. Our greatest stumbling block right now is the fact that none of us have enough resources to throw at Texas to fight off the governor when he comes here. We can't do that, and so as the regional economic developer, I'm trying to leverage what every one of our cities is doing and what our 2 counties are doing individually, and then grow that into a message that works for us regionally. No one else is going to do it for us, frankly. And that's truly why we have to do it. That's why we exist. And that truly is our job. If you look at our website right now, it's, well, thankfully it's going to be transformed in the next couple of months into something much, much better. But if my website doesn't bring site selectors to the desk and say, wow, we should look at Antelope Valley, then my website isn't doing its job. Right now I have a website that doesn't scream, come to Southern California. And that's unfortunate. But that's our job. And so every nickel and dime that I spend doing what I do, if it doesn't bring leads to me, and if I can't turn those leads on to Lancaster or Palmdale or Cal City, get that B.A. building filled up in Lancaster come October 31 when those 800 people lose their jobs, then I haven't done my job.